IGBC developed the world's first comprehensive green rating program for the metro rail network, including the entire metro rail network operation, right from the depots, stations, the entire viaduct and the entire system. So this is applicable for underground stations, elevated stations at grade, as well as the tunnels and viaducts. So the whole objective of the IGBC's Green Metro Rail Network rating programs, or MRTS rating program, is to one, enhance the energy efficiency of the entire metro rail network, including the traction and the non-traction. Number two, bring in an advanced station management with respect to enhancing the energy efficiency, water efficiency, and enhancing the health and comfort of the commuters and administrators and staff of the metro rail authorities. Third is on enhancing the environmental performance. Fourth is bringing in innovative approaches in the design, as well as the construction material, construction, as well as on the operation. By doing all this four, we wanted to ensure an enhanced commuting experience for every single customer or passenger getting into a metro rail network. So this approach is in alignment with the Government of India's various rating program, various ministerial requirements, like, for example, Ministry of Environment and Forest, or BE Star Labeling Program, Energy Conservation Building Codes, or NBC, National Building Code. It exceeds the code. In fact, 11 years ago, with the support of Delhi Metro Rail Authority, DMRC, who is an MOU partner with us, as well as all the 6 or 7 metro rail authorities who were present at that point in time, we have launched the world's first comprehensive rating program in 2014. This is a very big, great moment for greening or enhancing the energy efficiency and commuter experience through this particular rating program at Delhi Metro's Metro Bhavan, in the presence of Dr. Mangu Singh and Dr. A.K. Gupta, Director Electrical, alignment with various government departments. And here the IGBC's Green Metro Rating Program addresses how do we select the site and how do we plan, how do we conceive the entire rail network which is cutting across the city in order to have a balance between the sustainability as well as on the development. Second is on water efficiency. Third is on energy efficiency. Fourth is on how do we conserve the material and resource efficiency. And the fifth is on indoor environmental quality, like what we have 5 fingers in our palm. And this addresses on the site, water, energy, materials, and indoor environmental quality, which is nothing new in the Indian context. It is all about our great-great-grandfathers, how they invented 5 elements of nature, what we call it as a vernacular language as Panchaputas. So it is all in alignment with the ancient wisdom of India's rich culture and wisdom when it comes to sustainability. How do we design, construct, and operate in harmony with nature? That's what we are trying to address through this IGBC's Green Metro Rail Network. And then we do have an exclusive rating program for the existing metro rail network also. Once it is designed and started operational, after 3 years, whichever has been launched and inaugurated, after 3 years of initial operation, they come into our next level of rating program in order to sustain the energy efficiency and the water efficiency. That is how we work. So we are very proud to say that more than 700 plus metro rail stations across the country, across 19 metro rail authorities across the country, right from DMRC, Chennai Metro, Kochi Metro, Pune, Nagpur, Lucknow, the list goes on and on. 700 plus stations are all certified by IGBC, which is a very, very big element across the world. None of the metro rail, these many metro rail authorities are not evaluated on the green building certification. And very recently this year in February, we had IGBC's 5th edition of the Conference on Green Metros, which has been inaugurated by Sri Manohar Lal Khattarji, the Minister for Housing, Urban Affairs and Power, Government of India, in the Metro Bhavan again, led by Dr. Vikash Kumar, who is the Managing Director of DMRC and the Chief Executive Officer of iMetro. So we in IGBC are very proud and to be privileged to be associated with all the Metro Rail Authority CEOs. And then this was able to enhance enormous amount of innovation coming in, reducing the energy efficiency, both, as I said, in the traction as well as on the non-traction, like the air conditioning, lighting, as well as elevators and escalators involved in the people movement, so that across the country, the most of the metro rail authorities are adopting our IGBC's rating program, which enhances the commuter experience also. So to put it in a nutshell, IGBC's Green MRTS assessment framework is a holistic and integrated approach which facilitate easy accessibility to the stations, have enhanced commuter-friendly stations, promote the welfare of the construction workforce involved during the construction phase, and maximize the economic internal rate of return also. That is also equally important. Green makes business sense is our tagline. And in the process, we wanted to reduce the dependency on fossil fuels, encourage the usage of on-site renewable energy systems. You would have seen across the many metro rail authorities stations, the integration of the solar PVs on the rooftop or having a solar farms across the depots which have a huge land parcel, and usage of eco-friendly refrigerants in the air conditioning system, especially used in the underground stations, which uses enormous amount of air conditioning, as well as identify the incremental opportunities in energy performance during the operational phase, which in turn reduces the carbon footprint or the greenhouse gas emissions, because metro rail operations, as you all know, there is a very carbon intensive and power intensive sector actually. So we are able to, through this framework of IGBC, we are able to reduce the carbon emissions. So water efficiency, though water is not consumed in a very big way on the operational side of the station, but while the construction stage, enormous amount of concrete piers and others are all made at a preparatory area. So we are able to bring in without compromising on the strength and the quality and other elements. We are able to enhance the water efficiency, and then we are able to integrate effective water management system at the station level and continuous monitoring of the water performance and energy. We are able to reduce the bottom line for the every metro rail authority in order to reduce the energy consumption, reduce the water consumption, as well as, in fact, we are able to provide a much more enhanced air ventilation, which in turn enhances the hygiene as well as the indoor air quality of the commuters, wherein especially in the peak hours, both in the morning and the evenings, when the number of commuters entering in every station is on the higher side, we are able to enhance the continuously monitor the CO2 levels and provide a much more better indoor air quality for every commuter, and then avoid exposure to the contaminants. That is also being done in across all the metros. And the waste segregation, in fact, many of the government authorities, officials, as well as stakeholders are very happy that how we segregate the waste, like a dry and wet waste in the station level, as well as maintain the hygiene in a much better way, which is much better than or on par with the metro rail operations across the world. And through these mechanisms, you are able to sensitize the common man also to use the public transport like metro, which reduces the dependency on the individual fossil fuel driven or a bike or a car. And then it decongests. For example, several lakhs of people take a metro in these cities, especially the Delhi metro, which has enormous amount of phase 3 and phase 4 integrated connections, so that the number of cars knocked out from the roads, which reduces the carbon emissions, as well as decongest, as well as enhance the commuter experience. So we in IGBC are very, very pleased to work closely with all the designers, as well as the contractors and the metro rail authority architectural firms involved across all the metro rails. And then we have, based on the green building features incorporated, there are 4 levels of IGBC rating program are awarded to every metro rail authority. Out of the 100 points available, whosoever is able to achieve 80 plus points based on the green features being conceived, designed, and incorporated in every metro rail design and operations and construction. They are called as IGBC Platinum, which showcases the global leadership. Then IGBC Gold, which is a national excellence. Best practices are awarded as a silver and certified. These are all the 4 levels. So to put it in a nutshell, IGBC's Green Metro Rail Network rating program offers an enormous amount of opportunity for all the stakeholders involved in a metro rail design, construction, and operation, and technology providers to reduce the operating costs right from the day one. And it also offers tremendous amount of benefits for the society and nation at large. It also insists a sense of pride for the metro rail authorities and the designers involved in a green metro rail journey, as a sense of pride to contribute towards society in enhancing the quality of life of the people as well as enhance the commuter experience.